Hi everybody, it's Deborah from PeopleLovingAnimals.com. Thanks so much for clicking on my video today. With summer upon us, I wanted to take a minute to give you a really good resource for keeping your dog safe this summer. We're going to be talking about dogs who are afraid of fireworks and keeping them safe from that. We're also going to be talking about if your dog gets overly aggressive or just overly excited when party guests come, if you're having a barbecue or if you're just having people over, how to handle that. And we're also going to be talking about ways to keep your dog cool this summer. So I hope that you'll hang with me for a few minutes. I do appreciate you spending the time. If you've not been here before, my name is Deborah and I own this website called PeopleLovingAnimals.com. And several times a month I do videos all about the care and health and training of dogs and cats. So if you would like continued help with your pet, I would love so much if you would subscribe. If the video is helpful today, please give it a like. It really does help YouTubers when you do that. Now, I'm going to give you a link to this article in the description box. If you've been here for any of my dog training videos, you know that I support professional dog trainer and behavioral specialist Doggy Dan. I agree with his methods of dog training, and I believe in his methods of dog training. So if you've been here before, you've probably heard me talk about him. Well, Doggy Dan has a very thorough, free tutorial about how to keep dogs safe in the summer. So I'm just going to show it to you real quick, and then I'm going to give you a link for it in the description box so you can go and take advantage of this free tutorial. Now, I'm just going to show you quickly in the tutorial, Doggy Dan has a whole section about how to help your dog overcome the fear of fireworks and keeping them safe with the fireworks. I had an experience with that 100 years ago. I had a little beagle named Daisy, and she was the sweetest thing. And my boyfriend at the time had a boat, and we decided we were going to go out on the lake for the 4th of July and watch the fireworks from the lake. It never dawned on me. I was very young at the time. I hadn't owned many dogs. It never dawned on me that Daisy might be afraid of that. She was okay with being on the boat, but she was not okay with those fireworks. And to this day, I feel so guilty that I put her in that position. And, you know, she just hid and she was very frightened. So I always like to pass information on to people about fireworks and dogs because, you know what, they're like way more scared than you even think. Okay, so I really would like you to go to that section. You'll see he gives links here, helping dogs with fireworks. Go and read the article. This is just a cute little add-on that he has, top 3 dog popsicle recipes. You can click into that if you want. And he talks in this article that, you know, a lot of times we just share our food with dogs and, you know, that's not necessarily okay. And then when it comes to picnic food, and then you got strangers giving your dog stuff and they don't know, you know, you don't know what they're giving them. So just especially if you're having a party or a barbecue, you might want to do a couple of these recipes and just instruct people. This is something you can give the dog. Okay. And plus, obviously the dog likes it. It's made out of things that are good for them, and of course they're cool, you know, icy popsicles, so they help to keep them cool in the summer. Now, this is an interesting part of Doggy Dan's tutorial that I wanted to share with you. Keeping your party guests safe at your summer parties. If your dog gets overexcited, or if you have a dog who's getting aggressive, I want you to please go ahead, use the link, and go to Doggy Dan's tutorial about that. Because even if your dog, even if you don't think they're that bad, if you don't think they're aggressive, it just is a good idea to just go through the tutorial. It's very quick. It's very informative on just how to deal with greetings when you have people coming to the house, whether it's a couple people, whether you're having a whole party or a whole barbecue. So I just think it's just really good information. So he gives you a link to his article about that, and he also has a link to his podcast about that. Doggy Dan has good podcasts, and you know, I live in the U.S., and for those of you women who might appreciate this, Doggy Dan lives in New Zealand and he's got a really cool accent. So I'm sorry, but I'll listen to his podcast all day long. I'm sorry, I just had to throw that in. Anyway, and lastly, he has a full tutorial on 15 great ideas to keep your dog cool in hot weather. I'm actually going to use his tutorial and write a post on my website with this. I'll probably end up doing a video where we talk specifically about these 15 ways. You can go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to know about that video when it comes out. But in the meantime, go ahead and read Doggy Dan's tutorial on 15 ideas to keep your dog cool in hot weather. So he does give access to his dog training program called the Dog Calming Code. If you've been here before for my dog training videos, you know I talk about it all the time. It's super inexpensive, super easy to follow, and super effective. So you know what? If you're deciding that you would like to get control of your dog's behavior before you have your summer picnic or just in general, go ahead and take advantage of Doggy Dan's training. So again, I just wanted to take a minute to share this with you. I hope that the information is helpful. And if it is, when you go into Doggy Dan's post and you read his trainings, if you find those helpful, please go ahead and share them with people, or share this video with people who have dogs, because summer gets hot. There's a lot of dangers. There's a lot of food dangers. There's a lot of party dangers for your dog, especially if you have a young dog, or if you have an elderly dog. Okay, they need some extra care and attention in the summertime. So again, I hope so much that this was helpful. If you check the links below the video, you'll see a link to this tutorial that we're talking about. You'll see links to my website, and you'll also see a link to subscribe to my dog lovers email list. If you would like to subscribe to that, I give you a free gift when you subscribe. And if you're on that list, about every 5 or 7 days, you'll get an email from peoplelovinganimals.com, and it'll be all about the care and health and training of dogs. So again, I hope that you find that helpful. If today's video was helpful, please go ahead and give it a like. Like I said, it really does help YouTubers when you do that. I'm trying to grow the channel. So again, thanks so much for watching. My name is Deborah from peoplelovinganimals.com. Thanks again. Bye-bye.